All right, another day. Today was a little harder to trade because SPY has been running for weeks now. So there are some choppy days here at when it has probably setting up for a retracement to find a new support soon, or maybe we get some consolidation. So the alerts today: OKTA and large cap analyst upgrade. Oracle had a contract winner, and Tesla and Hood I thought maybe has a bullish breakout, continuation on watch. And so let's go through the selection quick. So Tesla was a clear case. Straight down at the market open, then it's just not interesting. So we wait at the market open. We want to see that it can hold, or we want to see a breakout with a retest to enter. So this was a zero trade, no trade here, just down, down, down. Then there's no trade, and you just keep ignoring it on the screen. And so this is a no trade zone that I always enter. I say no trade zone. So that's what it was. ORCL. Okay. Let's go through ORCL. So pre-market, it looked good. I thought it's maybe drawing a somewhat inverse head and shoulders, and it did, with the head here, left shoulder, right shoulder at the market open. So even though it didn't go anywhere near the target, it still could have worked as a trade. And this is sometimes you have to use your alerts sometimes for just little quick trades. Because we have to dance with all these market conditions. So today super choppy. SPY is forming a short-term top maybe here or something. So we just take any green again. So, but it's been holding here for several minutes. So this is 2 minutes, 4, 6, 8, 10 minutes holding at the open. And you see, very important, it didn't break below these pre-market support levels. So that's a good sign. And it is higher lows here. So you have to really fine-tune your skill here. And just take it what the market gives. And in this candle here, you can give a shot to enter here for a trade higher and to sell. It was not holding above it. SPY has been showing some weakness. So it couldn't hold above it, but this was a trade here. It's not a best case scenario. It's not a clean trade to target, but it could have worked for a trade. When you understand, we enter only when it can hold at the open. This increases the probability for a burst higher because it didn't crash down like Tesla was the straight weakness. So we stay away from that. But Oracle has been showing power to the upside because it was holding this uptrending price action here. So this would have been the trade. And then just take the profit, take some peanuts if you have to, just stay green. And that was the best setup. And then we go to Hood. The straight weakness, you see the difference. So here, it's a very important day to see the contrast. You see the break below pre-market support levels. That's just no trade zone. You want to see if Oracle was holding it for 10 minutes while Tesla and Hood was just down. You have to really see the difference between potential trades and absolutely no trades. This is an absolutely no trade here. Breaking below pre-market support, no. Holding above pre-market support increases the probability for a trade higher. So, and let's go through OKTA here. No, it wasn't this one. It was OKTA. I call it OKTA. Yeah, and you see again. Yeah, it's not perfect to target. There was weakness, but it still worked. Options were not optimal as well, but it's been holding here for a couple of minutes at the open. So let's go on the 1 minute here. So firstly, at the market open, very important, while Tesla and Hood was just crashing down, which is a no trade, you see this, we are holding it for several minutes. So you wait here, you see this candle was big to the upside. This is not the weakness. This is the opposite of weakness. So this is what we want to see. So we enter when it can hold at the open or on a retest after a break higher. So you can enter here on this retest to give it a shot into this candle, into this pullback here. And this would have been the trade. It's just a $1 move, but it would be enough for like 20, 30, maybe 40% profit, 30% profit, and that would be enough for the day. So sometimes you make a little trades here on Oracle, make one quick trade on Oracle, make one quick trade on OKTA, and you make two green trades. And Tesla and Hood has been clearly no. So you still have two green trades on a very choppy day. Earnings season is just starting, so this is a warm-up to understand. Holding at the open, break higher. So that was it. SPY. Yeah, it was nice price action here. Yeah, it didn't break above resistance, so there was no trade for the call side. It's been holding here but trending lower, you see? These higher lows was the indication of it needs at least a flush lower. So we broke even below these support levels that I've been drawing. Then, you know how SPY is, then it's printed higher anyways. So this was all nothing here. You could have entered here for a put trade, and then you just have to stop out again. This just didn't work today. And I mean, if you have time to trade so long, you see we have been holding above resistance here. Then it did the burst almost to target here. So, but you need super patience, of course, and you need to have time to watch this for so many hours. I don't have this. I'm not interested in waiting so long. But later in the day for the call trade, it still worked. Let's say you stop out here. Okay, the put continuation didn't work. Then you have to stop out with a small loss and wait for something to unfold. Here we had more the probability just increased here for another burst higher, because you see how it's been holding at exactly this line here, this level, and we went almost to target. So later in the day, it almost worked here. I mean, it literally worked. But yeah, you see how sometimes it's very choppy, sometimes it's not easy, sometimes you need a little luck on your side also. The key is that you manage your position. The key is that you have small losses only and stop out if it doesn't work. Sometimes you have to try 1, 2, 3 times to make a trade work. If you have 2, 3 small losses, but one bigger winner, you're still going to be green on the day. And that's how you stay profitable. That was it for today. Thank you, guys.